Since the new millennium, there has been coming a lot of noise from the Transylvanian city of Cluj, in Romania. This new hotspot of contemporary art has been delivering exciting artists at an incredible pace, including some of the art world's absolute superstars. For this video, we will present you a reasoned anthology of 10 industry-leading contemporary artists from Cluj. This is the art scene of Cluj. Number 10, Radu Cioca. We start our list with Radu Cioca. Born in 1982, Cioca is a contemporary artist living and working in Cluj, Romania. His oeuvre has a strongly experimental nature, shifting between media and challenging his no-style oeuvre. The Romanian artist explores his ideas, using drawing, painting, video, animation, photography, sculpture and installation. The main aim of Radu Cioca's idea-based practice is to create a state of self-awareness in which the mystification of our reality is unveiled, thus raising questions and revealing relative truths. He is interested in creating moments where things click by interrogating the given reality through a series of connections. There is a subtle poetic criticism in his works that deals with society's new values that are turned into relevant images of our time, nuanced in a derogatory fashion. Number 9, Hortensia Mi Kafchin. Hortensia Mi Kafchin is a contemporary artist residing and working in Cluj, Romania, and in Berlin, Germany. Kafchin is internationally known for her complex narratives, in her surreal figurative paintings, and the philosophic weight of her intriguing installations. Within her oeuvre, she examines concepts such as cosmology, dystopia, time, and Eastern philosophy. Born in 1986, Mi Kafchin's oeuvre is marked by many different personal transitions, from East to West, science to spirituality, and from man to woman. Formerly known as Mircea Suciu Kafchin, the Romanian artist was the former studio assistant of Adrian Ghenie, before taking over his Cluj studio, and becoming a prominent figure herself in the Cluj contemporary art scene. Marked by an adoration for experiment, Hortensia Mi Kafchin blends an array of techniques and media, such as drawing, painting, sculpture and installation, in order to reflect upon the collage-like visual world of the current era. Number 8, Alex Mirutziu. Born in 1981, Alex Mirutziu lives and works between Cluj and London. Mirutziu is best known for his performance, installation, and object-based practice, using his body as a mechanism to create art. He achieved international recognition with his multidisciplinary practice. The artist is intrigued by the body, fault, correction, or misunderstanding. As a result, Mirutziu examines issues such as social processes, mediation, interaction, and self-familiarization. The impelling force for his complex oeuvre is the artist himself as a catalyst for new works. Mirutziu's artistic practice is dominated by his autobiography and his own body. Instead of being the subject producing art, the artist becomes the object used as a tool. One could describe the artist as a vehicular medium, navigating the artwork. Number 7, Marius Bercea. Marius Bercea is a contemporary painter living and working in Cluj, Romania. He is known for his figurative painterly oeuvre, depicting scenes of post-communist Romania in an early capitalist state. His works are marked by vivid colors, exoticism, and a horror-vacuum setting of a vast array of objects and figures, filling the canvas. Born in 1979, Bercea is one of the most important painters from the Cluj art scene, as he has been a leading figure for Romanian painting since its remarkable upswing during the first decade of the new millennium. Marius Bercea paints from memory and from photographic source material. Most often, the depicted figures are in a state of leisure, or engaged in a collective activity, in front of a dynamic, rhythmic, and often even dramatic backdrop. Metal fences, plants, people by the pool, alternating color patterns of fabrics, such as clothing and curtains, or plastic chairs, are some recurring motives in Bercea's oeuvre. Painterly skill is combined with wit and humor, as not only does the paint seduces our eyes, but it also incites our mind, with smart comments, subtle details, or implicit jokes. Number 6, Mircea Suciu. Born in 1978, Mircea Suciu is a contemporary artist residing and working in Cluj. Suciu is known for his unique technique, combining his monotype, an image transfer technique similar to monoprint, with painting, resulting in a unique figurative imagery, consisting of multiple layers in substance and in subject matter. Suciu tackles topics of socio-political concerns, or psychological issues rooted in the contemporary human condition. Concepts such as pain, power, metaphysics, mass identity, philosophy, religion, and meaning of life are effectuated in his characteristic mixed technique. The accuracy of the photographic transferred image is enforced by the seductive qualities of painting, alternating thick impastos with transparent layers of paint. Suciu's oeuvre is a result of Romania's uneasy, but intriguing transition from communism, Ceausescu, and the Romanian Revolution, to globalization and capitalism. Suciu notes a clash of cultures in the ongoing globalization, juxtaposing Greek antiquity with Campbell's soup. Doing so, Suciu indicates not only the opportunities of globalization, but also its consequences, and the terrifying quest for a new balance and reconciliation of conflicting elements for humanity in the contemporary era. Number 5. Serban Savu. Born in 1978, Serban Savu is a contemporary painter living and working in Cluj, Romania. Savu is known for his figuratively rendered paintings, depicting the existence of Romanians today, marked by a strong sense of socialist realism. As many artists from the so-called Cluj school, Savu is influenced by growing up in the aftermath of the 1989 Romanian Revolution, and the uneasy transition to a post-communist and early capitalist entity. His works depict this uneasy transition in a romantic, yet melancholic manner. The contemporary painter documents the remains of the communist era as traces of not only their history, but also as a part of their identity, and the complicated legacy for the new generation of Romanians. Abandoned factories, communist structures, or old cars, are placed within a set of contemporary Romania, where life seems to continue in different forms. Savu depicts people in a state of leisure, work, trouble, a socio-political crisis, or sometimes in a romantic encounter. With every painting, the same sense of documenting reality is present, often using a bird's eye view. Number 4. Victor Mann. Born in 1974, Victor Mann is a contemporary painter living and working between Cluj and Rome. Mann is known for his nocturnal paintings with a strong spiritual aura, rendered in a figurative, icon-like imagery. His work is marked by a strong art-historical dialogue, citing and answering artists such as Edouard Manet or Gerhard Richter. The nocturnal character of his works emanate from his preference to paint in dark tones. As a result, a certain mood hovers over his entire oeuvre, functioning as a continuum throughout his works. The foundation elements for his work are literature, art history, the collective memory, and personal experiences. As a result, Victor Mann is one of the pioneering artists from the thriving contemporary art scene in Cluj, and one of the world's leading painters today. Number 3. Ciprian Muresan. We enter the podium with Ciprian Muresan, a contemporary artist working and residing in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. Muresan is best known for his installations, sculptures, videos, and drawings. His works are marked by a healthy sense of irony, a critical view, an iconoclastic character in touch with history and art history, resulting in artworks which are in fact subtle and smart commentaries with a strong sense of humor. Being born in communist Romania in 1977, Muresan experienced the revolution of 1989, and grew up during the aftermath in a country trying to catch up with modernization and a shaky transition to capitalism. His artistic production is characterized by this post-utopian notion throughout his multidisciplinary practice. Doing so, Ciprian Muresan takes in the third spot in our list. Number 2. Mircea Cantor. Mircea Cantor is a contemporary artist living and working on Earth, quoting his artist resume. Cantor is a multimedia artist known for his videos, photography, and mixed media installations. Born in 1977, Cantor has achieved international recognition for his diverse body of works since the turn of the millennium, and in particular after winning the Marcel Duchamp Prize in 2011. As a neo-conceptualist, Cantor is known for his evocative and metaphorical works, marked by an attitude of reflection towards a broad world view. Recurring concepts include ideology as such, multivalence, the self, and the other. An interplay of meaning arises in his oeuvre, characterized by a postmodern multitude of analogies for interpretation, language, and categorical concepts, as a frame for knowledge and meaning. Number 1. Adrian Ghenie. The first place goes to the one and only Adrian Ghenie. The Romanian contemporary artist resides and works in Berlin. His paintings are characterized by dynamic collage-like compositions, strong impastos, using a palette knife rather than a brush, a selection of lively colors and strong contrasts, as well as a dazzling sense of movement. Born in 1977, the Romanian artist combines his ingenuity, often with a strong sense of humor, in a contemporary figurative visual language. However, there is also a darker side, and more apocalyptic aspect to his works, despite the bright colors dominating the surface of the canvas. His oeuvre is marked by personal and art historical references, taking on subjects such as national identity, collective history, and style. In fact, the artist believes it has become impossible to create a true personal style, and we are bound to be eclectic in this day and age. Doing so, Ghenie is the absolute embodiment of Cluj's spectacular presence in the top tiers of the art world, resulting in multiple seven-figure sales at auction. Therefore, it is no surprise at all to see Adrian Ghenie taking the first spot of our list, of the top 10 leading artists from the Cluj art scene. Read our entire article on the art scene in Cluj online, at www.contemporaryartissue.com. See you soon.